Hi, my name is Kayln Vogelmann, and I am a 2023 graduate of Northwest Nazarene University. Wow, that's something I never thought I would say. In 2019, I began sensing that there was something I was supposed to do that I had never considered, and that was go back to school. In just a few weeks after sensing that that might be part of my journey, I found myself signed up for a class at the Graduate School of Theology at NNU. And after taking the class just a few short days, I knew that this was in fact where I was supposed to be. My time at NNU, I studied Missional Leadership. And when I graduated in 2023, I completed my Master's of Divinity in Missional Leadership. Studying a Master's of Divinity in Missional Leadership was beyond what I had expected would be my journey there. Personal transformation is really what I encountered. And I know that's easy to say because that's what's supposed to happen in graduate school when you're studying a Master's of Divinity. But that is truly what happened for me. I had my own version of what I felt like at this point in my life, stepping into a call to ministry much later than most. I had an idea of what I thought that looked like, and I had told God those ideas, and I had also kind of put the parameters around what that call would look like. But in just a few short weeks studying in classes, I found my mind was blown away at what God really wanted to do in me through this time at NNU. One day while studying, the house was quiet and there was no one here. I was reading my books, I was reading the posts from other students, and I was replying to this amazing world. I now had a place of dialogue with people that were also in this place of discovering what God had for them in their life of ministry and learning and growing. And there was one moment I'll never forget where I stopped and I put my laptop down and my books down, and I just stood up in my living room by myself and I raised my hands up and I said, "Praise God, there is healing for me." I didn't know some of the healing that I would need to be the missional leader that God was calling me to be. And I am 100% confident that if I had not stepped into this program at NNU, that I would never have experienced that kind of healing. Healing that prepared me to go out and be a minister of the gospel and to bear the image of God more fully and more prepared in every area that the Lord would send me to. I remember leaning into and seeking lots of wise counsel as I began to make this decision. You see, I had been out of college for 24 years. I was raising 4 children who were about to start going to college. This made no sense, Lord. Why would I begin this journey now? And I remember talking to Dr. Ackerman, who was my advisor at the time, on the phone as I was trying to discern to make this decision whether to go all into this program at NNU. And he said, "Kalyn, you're gonna find that your faith grows in ways beyond your head knowledge through this experience." And he was right. Once again, my faith grew more intimate than I had imagined. The spiritual formations that I studied and practiced became ways that I not only grew myself, but they became tools that I had to share with other people to help them on their journey of grace as they were seeking the Lord. When I started studying at NNU, I wasn't sure I would like the online platform. I am a people person. I enjoy conversations face to face. And how would I dialogue with classmates when it was online? What I found was more beautiful than something that could happen in a classroom, because I was in class with people from around the globe. And so I was learning from people from different cultures, who spoke different languages, who had different missional contexts that I did, that I don't think I would have had I been in a classroom with the students. It also helped me to learn from people from all over the United States. And those people are now friends. Those are confidants that I have, and they're people that I stay in touch with, that we support and care for one another in ministry. My time at NNU truly did help instill habits in me of heart, soul, mind, and strength so that I could be an agent of God's grace in the world around me. Because of NNU, I can now confidently and gratefully say, I am Pastor Kayln Vogelmann, and I am here for good.